Put your hands together for Lebrons!
It's very nice for you all to come out to me tonight. My name is Lee Bruns. Oh, my first name isn't Lee. My first name is Shannon. I had to give up on using my own name, Shannon. I had to give up on using my first name, Shannon, when it got in the way of me ordering tacos. I'd go to Taco Bell, and they'd say, you place your order, and what's your name, sir? And I'd say, Shannon. And 5 minutes later, when my food's ready, they'd be standing there going, Shane, Sean, Sharon. Finally, I gave up, just started using my middle name. But I did ask them, I said, why do you ask my name just to order tacos? And they said, it's to make it more personal. Oh, you made it personal. So now when I go to Taco Bell and they ask my name, I say, Alisario Gromanici. How do you spell that, sir? Just like it sounds. Just like it sounds. I'm just glad to get out of the house. My family's got me outnumbered 4-1. Thankfully, they're bad at math and haven't figured it out yet. But I don't miss the dog. I got a mean dog. We got to get rid of that dog. That's a mean dog. We got it from the Humane Society. I got a call one day from my wife. She said she found the dog with a shoe in its mouth and tried to get the shoe back. And it dropped the shoe and bit onto her hand, chomped on and started shaking its head, just really ripped her hand up. And she said, oh my God, what if that had been one of the kids? I said, come on. The kids don't bite that hard. My oldest daughter has a disability, and thanks to her, I got involved in Special Olympics. The best thing of Special Olympics is bowling. I love bowling. You can clap. Special Olympics is incredible. Yeah. But Special Olympics has bowling, and I love bowling. Who's the bowlers here? We got to have some bowlers in here, right? Yeah. What's the best thing about bowling? The handicap scoring system. You can be really bad at bowling. They give you extra pins, so you get to start from a higher score. You can bowl against people way better than you and still have a fair game. That is the glory of bowling. I love bowling. So my very first Special Olympics bowling tournament was up in Aberdeen, biggest bowling alley in the state. And I got to watch a guy bowl a 265 at a bowling tournament for Special Olympics. A 265, incredible score. And I asked him, I said, wow, that is amazing, 265, what's your average? He said, 250 average. 250 average, that's incredible. What's your handicap? I said, Down syndrome, asshole. But Special Olympics is really great now because they have unified athletics. That's where half your team has a disability and half the team doesn't. And I thought, what a fantastic opportunity. I'll get to actually play basketball with the Special Olympics athletes for a change. And I had no idea how mean they are. Oh, the trash talking between Special Olympics athletes is brutal. Yeah, I'm in the middle, I'm getting elbowed and throwing, and I'm not a good player, and they're beating me around until finally one of the traditional Special Olympics athletes stops and says, I have cerebral palsy. What is your problem? I'm just fat and old, man. But I ran up and down that court trying out for Special Olympics basketball. I ran up and down that court for 15 minutes throwing bricks and just sucking wind. And I did not make the team. I am not a good enough athlete for Special Olympics. Yeah, probably because I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I know I need to lose weight. I don't need to lose a lot of weight. I want to lose enough weight where the doctor stops acting so shocked that I don't have diabetes. I want to lose enough weight where I can bend over and tie both my shoes without having to come up for air in between. I've started my winter diet plan. My winter diet plan, that's where the driver's side window of my truck freezes shut and I can't go to a drive-up window till spring. It saves me about 800 calories a day. Yeah, one story to tell you. I like Quiznos. I go to Quiznos too much. We don't have a Quiznos in Watertown anymore because they weren't very good at their jobs. You remember Quiznos has their they have their motto, toasty. They like that sign so much, they put it on the wall behind their cash register. Toasty. So I went in there and I ordered a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And they made my Philly cheesesteak sandwich, my onions, my meat, and my cheese, and my bread, and they put it on their little tractor feed oven. And it comes out the other side of the oven, and it's rolling through. And they reached down with their hands, and they picked it up, and they went, because it's hot, because toasty. And this thing explodes on the deck like a hand grenade, and there's shrapnel of meat and cheese and wheat bread everywhere. And they look up at me and they lock me in the eyes. They lock eyes with me and they go, scoop it all in a pile, and they hand it to me. Yeah. And I said, no. But that's when it finally clicked. That's when it hit me. Toasty. That's the employees. I listen to a lot of local radio up in Watertown. Local radio KXLG, where they advertise, we play music from when cocaine was free. They play that song from Johnny Cash, recorded live at Folsom Prison. It's titled Folsom Prison Blues. And there's a line in that song where he sings, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. There's a guy in the background goes, yeah! How do you suppose his parole hearing went? Hey, Jim, you've been a model prisoner, but we really need to have a discussion with you about your enthusiasm for shooting a man in Reno. I got one more thing for you, and I'll go. And what the hell is a real estate novelist? No wonder you can't find a wife. Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate you coming out.